Reggie, we've talked about reconciling with unbelievers. What are the limits of reconciliation? What does it look like when we try to reconcile denominations? What does it look like when we work with people who claim the name of Christ but aren't living Christianity out? And there are other examples. What are the limits in those circumstances?
Oh, thanks, Wesley. It's a great chance to offer some important qualifications here, because Paul is dealing with brothers that he believes are in submission to his own teaching, and beyond that, the apostolic truth of Jesus, who he is, what the point of his coming was, the grace that's ours. And in reality, as church history has gone on, not only do we see that there is, that Augustine's sense that the city of man was just going to become more and more the city of man, more and more a corrupt place that needs the presence of the city of God to be a countervailing force. The city of God, the people of God, are deeply divided on what it is to be confessors of Christ. There is a sad range of willingness to submit to the teaching authority of Paul in the New Testament. There are vast swaths of the church that feel that it's not necessary to confess Orthodox Christianity, and have crazy ideas that Paul would and other apostolic writers would frankly not recognize as being the faith. And that's why we have books like 2 Peter and Jude, so that we understand that we have a responsibility to have a more prophetic stance when the name of Christ is being claimed, and yet the reality is people are not in submission to him. And we have to be very, with folks in churches like that, we can find ourselves being allies in some moral issues like abortion, slave trafficking, the need for help, relief in Africa, and that sort of thing. But we're not on the same page in terms of the gospel that we are seeking to proclaim.